Hey everyone. Toward the beginning of the 2022 NFL season, I made an introductory video trying to explain some of the basic fundamentals of sports betting. I didn't expect anyone to see that video, and to be fair, not many people have, but a couple of people were kind enough to comment and say that they found the video educational, and one person even suggested that I make a video explaining parlays. And I thought that would be a good idea because I love parlays. See, the thing about parlays is they carry a lot of risk, but they also have the most potential for reward. They're high risk, high reward, and the reason for that is parlaying choices together will make the odds higher than individual straight bets, but for the parlay to hit, every leg must hit. Any leg or choice that you put into a parlay failing will result in the parlay failing. But let's look at why it has such high reward. So let's assume you think the Eagles are going to win the NFC Championship game on Sunday. So we're going to take that bet at minus 148. Remember, that's the money line, just to outright win the game. And let's assume that you think the Kansas City Chiefs will beat the Cincinnati Bengals on Sunday. So we're going to take that money line at minus 120. If you were to place $100 on each of these as straight bets, you would win about $67 and about $83 on these respective games. That's about $150 if both outcomes hit. But if you place them into a parlay, those odds go up to plus 207, and $100 would win you $207.21. So on a small two-leg parlay, parlaying options together could net you up to $57 more, depending on how these odds move by the time you place it. Now, an important thing to remember is once you have placed your selections into a parlay and put your money down and place the bet, any movement on the odds will not be reflected in your parlay. Your parlay, once placed, has effectively locked in those odds. Now, something else I want to talk about parlays is the same game parlay. So let's take a look at the NFC Championship game, for example. We've already established that you think the Philadelphia Eagles are going to beat the San Francisco 49ers, for example. So we're going to put that money line back onto our bet slip at minus 148. Now let's assume that you are confident in the Eagles and you think they're going to score early and often and they're going to do it through the air. So you think A.J. Brown is going to score a touchdown in this game. If you choose A.J. Brown to score a touchdown at any time at plus 155, you see that your same game parlay has odds of plus 255. Now, we've established that you think the Eagles are going to score early and often in this game. So, to climb out of that hole, let's say you expect that the 49ers will have to throw the ball more than they're comfortable with, or more than they wanted to. So as you can see, Brock Purdy, quarterback of the 49ers, has an over-under of 218.5 passing yards. So if you think he's going to have to pass the ball more than they really wanted to, you can assume that, through chunk plays here or there through the air, he's going to go for over 218.5 passing yards. So let's add that to our same game parlay and see how that impacts our odds. Now you see that this number has jumped to plus 554. So what would be straight bets of minus 148, plus 155, and minus 114 within the same game now have odds of plus 554, meaning a $100 wager would grant you $554 in a win. One additional option within the same game parlay structure is the same game parlay plus. So we're going to jump over to the Chiefs and Bengals game, where we've already established that you think the Kansas City Chiefs are going to win the game outright. So we're going to take that money line at minus 120. Now, let's just say in a Chiefs game, Travis Kelce has a pretty good chance of scoring. He gets a lot of targets, and you think he's going to score in the AFC Championship game. So add that anytime touchdown scorer prop to your same game parlay at -105. And now you see you have two same game parlays combined with odds of +554 and +198. And that brings your total same game parlay plus number to +1854, meaning a $100 bet would win you $1,854 and some change. And all you need to happen is a Chiefs win, an Eagles win, a Travis Kelce touchdown, an A.J. Brown touchdown, and Brock Purdy going over 218.5 passing yards. Now, these odds are impacted by the likelihood of the selections that you have made within the parlay. So, for example, it's not very likely that the Kansas City defense will score a touchdown. But let's say they have a pick six on Joe Burrow. You add that at +750 to your parlay, and look at the way these odds shoot way up. So, the rule of thumb with the parlay is it is high risk, high reward, and the more unlikely all events are to occur together, the higher the payout will be. So, I hope this helps, and I hope it is more understandable than maybe looking at a wall of text on an article that is loaded with ads and hard to navigate. Thank you. Have a good one.